right, students, you should have the Heroine of Lime Rock out on your desk, ready to go for our next question of the day. Go ahead and turn to your third question in the packet. And the third question states, which sentence tells how Ida Lewis and her mother are similar? Now remember, when we annotated our questions earlier, when we went through and looked at them before we even started reading the text, we already underlined how Ida Lewis and her mother are similar, because that's something that we were supposed to look for in the text as we were reading. So now, to answer this question, I'm going to go back to my text. Okay, even if I think I know the answer, I'm always going to go back to my text. And I'm going to look for examples of Ida Lewis and her mother. Now I'm going to look both in my annotations on the side, but I'm also going to look in the text, just in case I didn't mark it already. Okay, so I'm just going to skim real fast looking for information about Ida's mother. Now I'm not reading every word right now, I'm just looking for something about Ida's mother. So it says here, Mrs. Lewis, okay? Mrs. Lewis is Ida's mother, so she was appointed lighthouse keeper. One day she called to her, Ida, you'll have to quit school. I cannot care for the light and your father too. I need your help. Okay, so here's some information about Mom. And let's see if I can find some more information. Just going to skim through real fast. Once again, there's no sense in rereading every word. So I see a lot about her father, but not really anything about her mother. Okay, so the only thing I found about Ida's mom was right here where it says 4 happy months passed, then tragedy struck. Hosea Lewis had a stroke that left him paralyzed. Mrs. Lewis was appointed lighthouse keeper. One day she called Ida to her. Ida, she said, you will have to quit school. I cannot care for the light and your father. I too need your help. So Ida was sad that she had to leave school. Now that's the only thing it tells me about Ida's mom. So I'm going to go back to my question and see what my answers are. So once again, which sentence tells how Ida Lewis and her mother are similar? So I'm comparing them. And it says A, both Ida Lewis and her mother quit school. B, both Ida Lewis and her mother wrote every day. C, both Ida Lewis and her mother took care of others. And D, both Ida Lewis and her mother disliked Lime Rock. Now there's no information in the story to let me know that Ida's mother quit school. Because remember, the only information I have about Ida's mom is that she was appointed lighthouse keeper after Ida's dad was paralyzed. So Ida Lewis and her mother rowed every day. Again, I don't have any information that Ida's mother rowed in a boat every day. So I'm just going to rule these two out automatically. Both Ida Lewis and her mother took care of others. Well, Ida Lewis's mother was a mom, plus she was appointed lighthouse keeper, and I'm sure she had to keep track of, take care of her husband after he was paralyzed. So I'm going to leave that open as a possible option. And then D, both Ida Lewis and her mother disliked Lime Rock. Well, first of all, I don't think Ida Lewis disliked Lime Rock because she was happy there. And she also stayed there even after she was old enough to leave. Also, her mother, again, there's no information in here that says that her mother disliked Lime Rock. So not only is this a false statement, but there's also no evidence in the text to support that this is a similarity between the two. So my answer, therefore, must be C, both Ida Lewis and her mother took care of others.